the ancient psychology of what we cannot see. Have you ever noticed how a room can feel completely different the moment the lights go out? Nothing has changed. The walls are still there. The furniture hasn't moved. The door remains exactly where it was a few seconds ago. The room is the same. And yet, it doesn't feel the same. A strange tension appears. Your senses become sharper. Every sound seems louder. Every shadow seems suspicious. The silence feels heavier. A small creak in the floor suddenly captures your attention. A distant noise makes your heart beat faster. And for reasons you can't fully explain, you feel uncomfortable, maybe even afraid. The strange part is that most adults know there's probably nothing there. No monster, no intruder, no hidden danger waiting in the corner. Logic says you're safe. Yet the feeling remains. And that's what makes fear of the dark so fascinating. Because darkness itself isn't dangerous. Darkness is simply the absence of light. It cannot touch you. It cannot harm you. It cannot chase you. And yet billions of people throughout history have feared it. Children fear it. Adults fear it. Entire cultures have built myths, legends, and stories around it. So the question becomes, if darkness isn't dangerous, why does it feel dangerous? The answer takes us deep into the oldest parts of the human mind. Long before cities existed, long before electricity illuminated the night, long before locked doors and security systems, human beings lived in a very different world. A world where darkness genuinely mattered. When the sun disappeared, survival became harder. Vision became limited. Threats became difficult to detect. Predators became harder to see. Danger could be only a few feet away and remain completely invisible. For our ancestors, nighttime wasn't merely inconvenient. It was risky. A rustle in nearby bushes could mean a predator. A shadow moving in the distance could signal danger. A strange sound in the darkness could be the difference between survival and death. In that environment, fear became useful. The individuals who remained cautious after sunset often survived longer than those who ignored potential threats. Over thousands of generations, evolution rewarded vigilance, rewarded suspicion, rewarded fear. And eventually, those survival mechanisms became part of the human brain itself. The modern world has changed dramatically, but the brain still carries ancient instructions. Instructions written long before electricity existed. Instructions that whisper the same message every time darkness falls. Be careful. Something could be out there. This is one reason fear of the dark feels so automatic. You don't choose it. The feeling often appears before conscious thought, before logic has time to intervene. The emotional brain reacts first. Reason catches up later. Psychologists often refer to this as a survival shortcut. The brain would rather create 10 false alarms than miss one real threat. From an evolutionary perspective, this strategy makes perfect sense. Imagine two prehistoric humans hearing a strange sound at night. One assumes it's harmless. The other assumes danger. If the sound turns out to be a predator, only one of them survives. Over time, the cautious brain wins, not because it's always correct, but because it's safer. The result is a nervous system designed to notice potential threats quickly, even when those threats don't exist. Darkness activates this system because darkness removes information, and the human brain hates missing information. In fact, much of fear isn't caused by what we know, it's caused by what we don't know. Imagine walking through your house during the day. You move confidently. You know where everything is. Your brain predicts each step. Now imagine walking through the same house in complete darkness. The house hasn't changed, yet your behavior changes immediately. You slow down. You become more cautious. You pay attention to every sound. Your confidence disappears, not because the environment changed, but because certainty disappeared. Darkness creates uncertainty, and uncertainty is one of the most uncomfortable experiences the human mind can encounter. This is where imagination enters the story. The human brain is an extraordinary prediction machine. Whenever information is missing, it begins filling the gaps. Most of the time, this ability helps us function. But in darkness, it can create fear. A pile of clothes becomes a person. A shadow becomes a figure. A harmless noise becomes a threat. The brain begins generating possibilities, and unfortunately, it tends to focus on dangerous possibilities. This tendency is known as negativity bias. The brain naturally pays more attention to potential threats than potential safety. Again, evolution explains why. Mistaking a shadow for a predator creates temporary anxiety.